Friends, Erin here. I wanted to do a little heart opening series for you. A couple props that you might want to grab. A pillow of any kind, ideally a firmer one, or you can also use a yoga block here. And then also if you grab a towel and just roll up that big towel so you have a nice kind of round, kind of long shape that will maybe go part of your torso here. So rolling those up, setting them to the side, and then coming to a comfortable position. Now I am sitting, I'm kind of kneeling this time, but any seated position you want to begin. If you want to be seated in a chair, if you want to be seated cross-legged or with legs extended, the invitation is to sit in a way that your spine feels like you're standing so that you have this natural arc. Oftentimes if we're in a chair, we'll be able to lift forward like that. But sometimes when we get on the ground, there's that arch, that rounding, that low back. So go ahead and maybe sitting on something to lift the hips a little bit to let you get that arch in your low back. Whatever will feel most comfortable for you, go ahead and trust that. Take a deep breath in. Once you get comfortable, long breath out. Moment to notice and connect with yourself. And then as you breathe in, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. As you breathe out, roll the shoulders back and down. Take a couple rounds of this and notice, do you have a tendency to go to that hard and strong sensation? Do you have a tendency to stay where there's hardly any sensation at all? Are you somewhere in between? There's no right or wrong, but we might explore what actually serves the body best. If we're going too hard and we're actually creating more tension, what might it be like to soften? And if we're not going anywhere, can we expand open? Can we actually explore and trust in something new? So one more inhale, lifting those shoulders, drawing them back and down. Bring your elbows in towards your sides. And as you breathe in, hands will expand out to either side. As you breathe out, hands back together. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And notice those muscles on your back that are being engaged as you do this. We'll call those our good posture muscles. Next time you bring your hands out, pause, feel them, and give them little contractive pulses, even kind of deeper squeezes. As you do so, feel the sternum, that central bone in your chest, lifting towards the ceiling. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. One more inhale and exhale. Gently soften your hands down. Take a moment to notice your breath, notice your posture again, any shifts or changes. Then go ahead and drop your left ear over towards the left side. You might rock a little bit forward and backwards, exploring that stretch through the right. You might even take your left hand to that right side of your head. And what you can do here is inhale, press head into hand, engaging those muscles, and then relax. Breathe in, press, and breathe out, relax. And one more inhale and exhale. You can gently help your head back through center. Take a moment to make any adjustments and notice any shifts or changes, right side to left side. Then take your head over towards the second side. Start with those movements, just exploring what's there. Take the right hand to the left side of the head. Inhale, give that little press. And release. Press away. You're pressing away. You're not pulling towards. And release. This is called resistance stretching. One more time. Press and release. And it's actually the fastest and safest way to deepen your flexibility. Bring your head back up, roll the shoulders out, and give your whole head and neck a little roll, noticing any places that are tight or tense. Opening through the heart Reach both palms out to either side. Breathe in. Sweep arms up overhead, but keep those shoulder blades back and down. We'll do it again. I'll just show you the difference. Sometimes when we reach arms up, we want to crunch those shoulders. We don't need to do that. We just open the shoulders and neck. So keeping the shoulders down, you might not go up so high. You might only come to here, and that would be amazing. So playing with breathing in, arms sweeping high, but keeping those good posture muscles engaged and shoulder blades low on your back. Last time, reaching arms high. This time, bring your right hand to the earth and reach that left arm up and over. You can press that hip out. And if you're on a chair, it can rest on the edge of the chair. You can also bring that hand to your hip if you want. But exploring twisting open to open those pec muscles a little bit, twisting towards the ceiling. You might also play with rounding towards the earth, opening those back ribs. All of the space around this right side can help with those heart opening experiences. You might go as deep as you can, come on back. This is about you exploring what you are feeling through that left side of your body. There's no way that this should look, but notice where it feels most satisfying to you. You can also play with rolling that shoulder around, how that creates different experiences. One more inhale. And exhale, you can bring it back through center. Take a moment to feel right side compared to left. And then soften over towards that second side. Twisting open, rounding down, maybe pausing in a place that feels really juicy to you. There's really no right or wrong, but what does your body need? What does it long for? What feels good to it? Nothing in yoga should feel like torture or painful. So if you notice anything causing pain, what would it mean to back out of that, to really honor what is? Taking another deep breath in, and long breath out as you explore, and then gently bringing yourself back up. Another moment to notice any shifts or changes. And with your hands starting on your knees, wherever they are, you'll breathe in, draw hands back, lift that sternum, lift your gaze, and breathe out, slide the hands forward, tuck and round. Breathe in, opening that heart center, and breathe out, rounding. And one more time, deep breath in, and long breath out. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away, and roll left shoulder over right. And then come back through center, right shoulder over left, back through center. Inhale, sweep those arms overhead. If you want to bend the elbows, if that feels better, that's awesome. Lifting the gaze for one more breath and exhale, both hands come behind you. You might just reach your hands back. You might interlace your fingers and draw knuckles down, or you might press your hands into your seat, lifting the heart a little more. Deep breath in, long breath out. Coming back through center, breathe in, sweep the arms wide, stretching across the chest, and breathe out, wrap right elbow over left, give yourself a little hug and squeeze, little rock through the spine. Breathe in, open wide, and another hug just for you, this time left shoulder over right. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, squeeze. One more time, breathe in and breathe out, really giving yourself that love. And breathe in, sweep both arms high, bend the right elbow, catch the right hand, the right forearm, or the right elbow, whatever feels good. Start by leaning back, lifting that heart, opening the throat a little bit. And if you want, you can then on an exhale, tilt over towards the left a little bit. Primary action is leaning back, a little bit more opening if that is available and feels good to you. One more inhale. And exhale, gently soften. Take a moment to notice. Breathe in, sweep arms again. And breathe out, bending left elbow. Hold the hand, the forearm, the elbow, whatever feels good. Start with that lift of the heart, that leaning back, the opening of the throat a little bit. Deep breath in, an option to take that little tilt if you're wanting more sensation than you already have. One more deep breath in and out, coming back through center. Roll those shoulders out. We've engaged some stretch, some strengthening through the back muscles. We've opened the chest a little more, all in seated position here. The next thing that we're going to do is shift over for some of the floor work and using these props. So the first thing we'll do is a little more active, and you can come to hands and knees if this is comfortable for you. And if you are on hands and knees, just take a moment to explore your whole spine. You might swing yourself in C curve, kind of sending the ribs to one side and the other. You might press your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling and then shifting so head and tailbone lift towards the ceiling, but just letting your spine move in all the directions that it was designed to move in. And then keeping your hips over your knees, you can start with the rolled blanket with the pillow or with the yoga block right between your arms. You can start to walk your hands away and then rest your forehead down as you soften your chest towards the earth. Now, this might be a lot for some, so you're not going past your limit, and you might build support a little higher if that feels like too much, or if you hit that place that's too much. But here you're just allowing those armpits to open wide, forehead's resting down, breath is deep. This is puppy pose. And if it is too much at any point, you can kind of slide your hands back, melting it more into child's pose, which is also opening pretty profoundly through those armpits. You can also play with rolling the palms to be facing each other. Your elbows are directly in front of your shoulders. And if you want from there, you can bring your palms together to form a prayer position over your head. That really opens through the triceps and armpits. So either of those variations will take a few more breaths. And of course, if you don't need that prop at all, forehead can come right to the earth. One more deep breath in and out. Gently shift yourself forward and come onto your stomach. And I like to start with elbows underneath your shoulders here. And give a little pull of elbows into the earth, but pulling them back towards your feet so you have that little lift of your heart forward. Nice deep breath in here. Long breath out. And soften your chest down a little bit. Now take your hand, kind of upper arm distance from your shoulder, straight out from your shoulder on either side. So your elbows are high, straight out from your shoulders. Rooting your fingertips into the earth, palms are lifted, and then pressing into your fingertips. Inhale, lift your chest a little bit, doesn't have to be all the way, and drop left shoulder down as you rotate right shoulder high. You can follow with your head gaze. Inhale through center, then right shoulder down, left shoulder high. Breathe in through center. Twist towards the right. Breathe in through center and twist towards the left. Breathe in through center, soften down, sweep both arms back, but let the back of your neck be long. Several options here. You can interlace your knuckles and pull them away. You can just reach away. If you want to bend your knees and clasp your ankles, you can press your feet into the hands to pull those hands away. So reaching, clasping, or pulling. Take another deep breath in all the way to your belly and long breath out. You can soften down. If you'd like to windshield wiper your feet side to side, you can. If you'd like to just hold in stillness and feel your breath flow into your low back. That's also right there for you. Take another inhale and exhale. Gently slide your hands forward again, bringing yourself up a little bit. Going to open the shoulder, but we're going to start by sliding right hip out 90 degrees. So my right knee is about 90 degrees out, and then it has a bend, so my ankle's down there. I'm going to press into the right hand, and I'm going to scoot towards that right side, sliding my left shoulder right next to that right hand, and then reaching that right arm up. You can float it back. If you want to pull your pillow underneath your head, you can, but just stretching open this heart, this chest, this arm. If you want, you can rest it on something. If you want, you can bring it all the way back to the earth. And you'll notice that this knee can shift or slide however you want. The focus is here on the chest. Let the hip and the knee do whatever is comfortable for it. You might explore drawing the hand lower towards the hip or reaching it higher overhead. Where do you get that best stretch for your body? You take in another deep breath in and out. Gently roll back through center. You can extend that right leg. You can slide back through center. Bringing yourself to the second side, starting with that left knee coming out. Then pressing into the left hand, you'll see it from this side, and bringing that right shoulder just next to that left hand, floating left arm high and reaching it back to whatever place is comfortable. Again, that left knee can float or slide wherever it wants to. You can reach the arm overhead, out to the side, or down towards your feet. Where are you most going to be served? Where does it feel the best to you? Taking deep breaths and feel the breath kind of expanding in that whole armpit chest region that you are stretching. Take another deep breath in here. And long breath out. Gently come back around. This time pressing both hands into the earth. You can slide the hands back. And now you'll take your roll and you can set it up to belong. And you might take your pillow or your block right at the top of it. And turning yourself to face away from this, you're looking for your roll to meet just underneath your shoulder blades, and there's some preference here. So you might try a couple times to land it how you'd like, but the low back is just going to hang. Then you're finding that place in your mid back. The roll is coming directly underneath your spine. And then this is here to support anything that's not covered by the roll for your head. Supporting your head. Knees can drop in towards each other. They can be extended straight out, or you might even bring the soles of the feet together, knees out. Some of you might want extra support under the knees to do this pose. Whatever leg position you choose, make sure it's comfortable for you. And then roll the shoulders back and down. You might even press your elbows into the earth to lift and slide the shoulder blades down a little bit. And then let yourself melt back into that support, letting yourself be held and letting the shoulders and the whole posture just soften around that rolled towel behind you. Palms open towards the ceiling. Breath deep. Softening through your jaw, through your shoulders. And just allowing that heart, that physical heart space to open. But also allowing all that the energetic heart holds for you, allowing that to be free too. Deep breaths in, long breaths out, full surrender, allowing what is to be as it is, and allowing things to move and to flow and to change and to evolve on their own. There's nothing you need to do right now. Give yourself this moment to rest, to relax, to just be. As you breathe, and as you enjoy this restorative heart opener. Taking as long or as little time as you'd like here. Feeling into your heart and feeling for any intentions that might serve you through whatever is coming next or whatever would feel most delicious to you now. Intentions often involve the qualities of being that we can create and call forward in any moment. So maybe you lay here cultivating the experience of freedom or compassion or strength, whatever it is you most need in this moment. Allow yourself to realize it's already in you. Allow it to come forward and to expand. Again, taking as long or as little time here as you'd like. Whenever you are ready to get out, you can roll onto your side. Gently press your way up towards seated. And have a very lovely day.